And I'm Mike.
Welcome to Bible Worship, which is brought to you by High Hopes.
And Layla was brought to you by her dad, who won a competition. I am a Christian, which means I am a follower of Jesus. And in Bible Worship, we will explore ourselves and what's going on in the world with an attitude of hope and challenge and generosity.
Today we're going to be thinking about New Year's. Happy New Year, Mike!
Happy New Year, Layla. How do you like to celebrate the New Year?
Well, last year's party we had snacks and drinks, and then when it was close to midnight, we counted down to midnight. But then after the party was over, which was really sad because I loved it was a very fun party, I had to go to bed, which is really sad.
So you celebrate the New Year by going to bed?
Yeah. Mike, how do you celebrate New Year?
Well, I always like to start the new year with a swim in the sea.
Wait, what?
Yes, I like to go down to the seaside and have a little dunk in the freezing cold waves. We're going to take a look at that right now. The beach. It's so lovely to lie back with your sunnies on, a good book in your hand, your flip-flops. I'm going to go off for a dip in the sea. I'm not really at the sea, of course. It's lockdown and I'm not going anywhere. So instead I've decided to spend New Year's Day jumping in the water. Now I want to say right now, do not try this yourself. I've got some professional lifeguards here to look after me and I know what I'm doing. So do not do this at home. Probably can't because most people don't have a swimming pool at home, but if you do, don't. Okay, let's go. Okay. Woo! Oh, yeah. Okay. That's probably enough. Woo!
Oh my God. Well done, Mike.
Oh.
Great job.
Oh, man.
Great job. You're doing it.
Okay. What you've just seen there is my personal tradition. There are all sorts of different traditions around the world. We're going to play a game of true or false.
You lot have to guess which of these traditions from around the world are real and which ones are made up. If you think it's real, thumbs up. If you think it's made up, thumbs down. Okay, here we go. Eat a grape for each stroke of midnight. Stand in your chair and jump off when the clock strikes 12. Eat a special pastry. Give someone a kiss. Smash some mints.
Perfect.
Where did that go?
It's gone somewhere. It's long gone.
Go for a walk in an empty suitcase. Wear special underwear. In this case, socks. We might have tricked you there because they're all in fact true.
They're all true? Layla, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Mike, what actually is a New Year's resolution?
Oh, well, that is a good question. A resolution is something that you are resolved to do. You've made up your mind and ain't nothing gonna stop you now.
Oh, well, in this case, yes I have. I kind of need to help around the house. I'm really lazy. What about you, Mike?
I'm gonna try and ride my bike more. I heard that the teacher's New Year's resolution was to create more homework.
No, what?
I'm only joking.
We've done some research to find out what the most popular resolutions are. Over over to Emily to find out more.
Hello, my name is Professor Speed and welcome to my lab. Now, not to be confused with Emily Speed, although we do look quite similar. I've been doing some research into New Year's resolutions. Very interesting stuff. And I want you to help me display the data. So everyone, up on your feet please. That's it, standing up, nice and straight. The first half of the classroom, sit down please. That's it, the first half sit down and the back half remains standing. Now those of you who are standing approximately represent the percentage of people who make a New Year's resolution most years, or indeed every year. About 40% we found, so in a class of 30, that's about 12 people. You can sit down now, thank you very much. The most popular category was physical health at 83%. Astounding, isn't it? So what does that mean? It could be getting a gym membership, changing what you eat, and maybe even getting better at a sport. All good stuff. The second most popular category was bad habits. So what does that look like? We might see some less fingernail biting and nose picking. Any of you guilty of that? Everyone up on your feet. Thank you very much. Okay, now the back half can sit down this time, the back half. The front half, stay standing. Thank you. So the people standing approximately represent the percentage of people who are successful in their New Year's resolution sometimes. Not always, sometimes. Everybody sit down apart from one person. Teacher, you might need to pick the person to stand up. Thank you. So that person represents the number of people who are 100% successful in their New Year's resolution. That is it. One person. Oh, isn't that ridiculous? That's it. I hope you lot have better luck if you have a New Year's resolution.
Have you ever broken a New Year's resolution, Mike?
I must have done, but I can't remember what it was. That's probably why I broke it.
Probably.
Because I just completely forgot about it. Layla, why don't you read us a story?
Okay.
And then we'll cut.
No, we should say story time.
Alright. Story time!
This is the first story of Jesus when he was grown up. And it starts with Jesus' older cousin, John. John was a man who was very keen on fresh starts. He wore clothes made of camel's hair and he ate locusts and wild honey. He was committed to living a different kind of life. John would say, change your habits, change your attitude, wash yourself in the river and come out refreshed and renewed. Hundreds of people followed John. They loved his message. One day, he gave the most important message he had ever given. Someone special is coming, he said. I wash you in the water, that person will wash you in the power of God. Who is it? Everyone asked. Can you guess who it might be? Soon after Jesus came to the river, he was starting something new and loved John's message, so he went to the water and John washed him. At that moment, it was like heaven rippled open the Spirit of God, descending in a form of a dove. There was one voice that came from heaven and spoke to Jesus. You are my son, and with you I am well pleased. Jesus was ready to go, and then John knew that Jesus was someone special. What's great about New Year's is that it can be a good time to drop bad habits and a good time to make a fresh new season. I like this idea of washing and refreshing.
Me too. Jesus was baptized and came out physically and spiritually rejuvenated. I guess that's why I do my sea swim. I come out feeling invigorated and I feel like I've done something challenging at the beginning of the year and set my attitude well for the future.
When we wake up in the morning, we wash our face. It's a new day. When your clothes get dirty, you wash them and they feel good and smell great.
At the end of the Bible, it says, look, I'm making all things new. I read that and I take it to mean that one day everything will be awesome forever. But also that today, things can be awesome today if we let it and help it.
We've got some questions for you. Have you ever decided to do something good and you still do it? How do you think Jesus felt when he was baptized? Here's a big question. Do people ever change?
Pause!
Like it.
I am going to lead us through a thought and a prayer to finish now. Close your eyes. You're going to paint a picture in your mind. Paper and brush in your hand. Paint a picture of a mistake or a habit that you would like to stop. Keep your eyes closed. Where are you? Does it happen often? Is anyone else involved? Were you happy when it happened? With your eyes still closed, stop painting. And as you grab and scrunch and throw and dump that picture in the bin, you might want to decide not to do that again. That is a way of saying sorry. Keep those eyes closed. Take your brush and your fresh set of paints. Imagine a new picture. Happier, brighter, better, newer, closer to who you want to be. This is a way of saying please. Now open your eyes and paint that picture with the rest of your life.
We hope you enjoyed today's bubble worship. Have a very happy new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Bye.